Hey guys, happy Friday to everyone. This video is going to be a little bit different. I've been having this journal and it's kind of just been just hanging about. So today I thought I would get on camera and just kind of play around with it a little bit. I need to start decorating it, or it's just going to sit there forever. I think the reason why it's taking me so long to actually pick this one up is because the process for this one is all wrong. I got a new sewing machine and I wanted to see if I could sew a fabric cover on. And so I did. So I love the way it turned out. So I kind of did a little edging to it, but generally I do my covers before I start decorating the inside. And it kind of gives me a little bit of inspiration to where I want to go with the inside. But because this is just plain, I haven't actually figured out my focal point. I have an idea, just haven't gotten to it. So anyway, I'm having a hard time kind of dealing with this one because my mind doesn't know where I want to go. But anyway, so I have a bunch of cookie boxes, and I know it looks like a lot, and it is a little bit, but I drink a lot of tea in my defense, so I have to have a little something to go along with my tea. So don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. But I was looking at them, and I didn't want to throw them in the trash because, of course, some of them have some really pretty interesting things. So that's what I'm going to be working on today in decorating this with you guys. So it's kind of like a little craft along. So I'm going to put that to the side. And then I also pulled out some, I bought these stamps at the thrift store the other day. I got 7 in here for 99 cents. So I want to try to use a little bit of, some of those. And of course, and then I pulled out some scraps of paper. Had some cutouts from leftover from the Peekaboo Storybook tags that I made. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link that one. They turn out really cute. As I'm flipping along through here, I might show you one because I think I put one in here. But anyway, I just want to go ahead and get some stuff in this journal because I haven't done it. And as you can see, I've pulled out some of my scraps because my scraps are getting big, and of course I got some ink and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna set this to the side. The first thing I wanted to do was isolate some of the things that I know I want to use on let's start with this one because I had a clearer idea of what I wanted to do with this one. This has got some really good images. I know I want to use some of these for pockets, and I saw a piece on here that I wanted to do a belly band with. So let me go ahead and cut those out and get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. All right, I always bring my glasses to the table with me and don't generally put them on. Okay, so I'm going to try to just line this up. How is everybody? It is Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Anybody got big plans for the weekend? I'm trying to get ready for market on Sunday. And as always, every weekend I try to get, set up for that. And I really don't. Well, actually, I have a ceremony that I have to go to on this Sunday. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with it, but it's called a memorial. It's a religious ceremony. I don't know how many people are listening to this that's religious, but I don't force my religion on anybody, so I'm not going to really talk about it. But that's what I'm doing Sunday. And yeah, and then next week I've got to get some things in order because we have some company coming in from California. Get my schedule, cleared, to spend some time with them. Get these pieces out of the way. So how about you guys? Y'all got anything planned? Anything fun? Or anything like that? I said on my last video, I gave you guys a sneak peek of something that I was going to do, but this weekend, I don't think I'm going to get around to recording another video past this one. So that'll be something you guys can look forward to early next week. Look at that. Such a pretty image. Of course, that can be a flip, or that can be a side pocket. So we're going to see what we end up doing with these. I don't know how long this video is going to be. If it's a little lengthy, I appreciate you guys for sticking in there. Welcome back to my regular subscribers. Hope you guys are doing well. And welcome to my newest subscribers. Appreciate you guys for being here and supporting my small channel. It really helps me to, it builds my confidence to let me know that at least something that I'm putting out there is, nice enough for somebody. And I know I'm going so super slow, but when I'm cutting, I really like to make sure. And I know some of this is going to probably get cut down again, but, at least I have an idea. I think with this one, I wanted to go through with my hole punch and kind of, I know I can use this whole piece right there, and I can hole punch that one and maybe make this one into a tag. So let's go ahead and separate these out. Now I need you to cut. Okay, this is a little bit thick paper, so having a little bit of difficulty. So let's try flipping it over. Don't want my blade to give out on me. All right, so we got that separated. Let's see what else we got over here. We had this knee caught. Has anybody ever had these? When I was younger, they used to have a peanut butter flavor that I absolutely loved. Let me see, what can I use off of this one? Okay, let's see. Maybe this part right here. Actually, did I bring my scissors with me? I did not bring my scissors. Give me 1 second. Well, I'm not going to get up for some scissors when I can use my ruler. Scissors? What are scissors? No, I'm just kidding. I might end up having to go get them soon, but ooh, okay. I think I want to isolate this piece right here. I think that's pretty. And it gives a little bit of history on Philip Lance. And let's see what else. I think I want to cut this out. Like, punch that out. And is there anything else? I mean, I guess I could do that. But right now, I think I'm just going to focus on this, punching this out. And then, so let me go ahead and get this far enough down. What I can do is whatever I don't use, of course, I can always stamp up the back and make ephemera out of that. I meant to take a picture of these things first before I even did the video to get like a thumbnail. So now I don't even know what I'm going to take at the, you know what? I'm going to actually, after I do this, I'm going to put these down here and record them all together, kind of laid out. That way I can make a thumbnail. So I will probably exit that part out in the video. But hey, I gotta get my thumbnail somehow, right? Okay. right, so this is what I want right here. Dust that off. The weather here in Texas it's kind of rainy, and it was misty earlier. And right now it is, it's not raining right now. Still, the sun did come out. It's nice outside. It's not like cold, but it is cool. And that looks like a nice little piece to do something with. So we'll set that to the side. Oh, this is the piece that I wanted to use for the belly band. We can't lose that just yet. Okay, cut those ends off. But generally the weather, and I cut that in the wrong place. Generally the weather here in Texas, I call it bipolar weather, because one day in the morning you might be wearing a coat, and in the afternoon you might be wearing shorts. You just never know with the weather down here. Okay, what can I do with these little guys? I can make a pocket out of that. Let's see. I think I can make, I mean, those could be belly bands too. I'm just going to cut off a couple of these pieces and see where I can put them inside. Of course, I don't want to overload it with the same of everything, so I'm not going to do that. And then I wanted one of these for maybe a pocket. Yeah, a lot of times I, end up throwing my packaging away. I'm trying to learn to look at my packaging in a way that will, allow me to reuse as much as possible. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. And of course, that's good paper, good like chipboard to come back and do something with later. Great for stamping. So you might see that toward the end of the video as well. Get this out of the way. Oh, we're what? 15 minutes in and all I've done is cut. I'm so sorry, guys. But, I mean, for some of you who are new here, who may not use packaging in your journals, here's a good lesson in how you can isolate these things and use them. All right, guys, I'm fixing to get my thumbnail right now. So this is the part that I will exit out of this video. All right, now that that is out of the way, let's go ahead and see what we can start doing with these. Okay, so let's open this up and see where we can put a belly band. Let's start off with this belly band. And with this one, I also brought a piece of paper that I thought might be really pretty to, and I'll probably end up making a double belly band maybe out of this. Let's see. This is one of those cards that on my last video that I showed you guys how to make. So I'll link that one too. Now that I've learned how to link my, put my videos in the description box, I really enjoy doing that. Okay, now we are trying to find a page that could use some love. How about, that has yellow on it. So maybe we could do something like that with this one. Okay, so we're going to cut this down just a little bit. Bend that to where it needs to be cut. Right. Okay, we know this one needs to be a little bit shorter, so I can go ahead and cut this piece off with that on it. I didn't like that on there anyway, so now that's perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some glue. Get my glue over here. And of course, it's always, since I'm at my jewelry making desk, I have things over here, pokey little pieces that I can get in here. All right, so we're just going to I'm not going to bother inking this one up right here, but I might pull some ink out to ink up this second one. Okay, so we got that down. And you can also see that little piece of vintage yellow doily peeking out behind that. So I think that is a nice little contrast. I didn't plan that, but there it is. Oops. Of course, got glue on my hands. All right, so let's bring out some ink and ink this up really quick. I didn't bring any lace out today because I knew it would take a long time to really just work on just this in the basic form. Get some of that extra glue from there. And I didn't want to keep you guys too long. So now we got a little pocket, a belly band here, and a belly band there. So I think that looks cute. All right, so let's see what else we got now. Get some of this stuff off of here. Okay, was that in the first? Where did I put that one at? It was by the blue piece of paper, correct? Okay, so that one went in the second signature. So let's find a place to put this in the first signature. That way it's a little more cohesive. Let's see. I went back and added a few little pieces since the last time. Oh my goodness, where are my good pages? Have I used all of my good pages, like all my long ones, to do other stuff with? Okay, so let me just, here is, let me see, let's get that one that was going to the side. So we're going to make that into a big fat pocket. This is going to be a fat pocket. Let's put that here. And so we're going to have to cut that off roughly around there. Okay. I can always go and trim more precisely later. Gonna try to round this corner. Get a little ink. Later I'll probably go back and add some lace to the bottom of this. All of that excess cardboard little crumbles falling down. Make sure that's gonna fit. I like to put something down under that so the glue doesn't make contact with everything in its path like it likes to. Let's actually reverse this. Yeah, see, that's sticking over a little bit, but that's okay. I'll come back and trim this little bit off later when I actually have my scissors. Don't have my scissors today. All right, so we'll worry about that later. Let's go ahead and see where we can put this one. I have a full page here. I haven't 100% decided for that one there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and make this a side tuck. And I need to put that right above the Delicious and Refreshing. Forgive me if I'm not really talking. I'm used to talking on my videos when I'm giving you guys, step by step, but just kind of talking. I don't, I can't say I don't talk because I do talk like a lot. Okay, so we're going to do this one to a tuck here. So let me pull out my hole punch and give that a snip. I'll lose a little bit of that cookie, but that's okay. Get that inked up. Well, let me snip these corners before I do that. Okay. I think my dauber is starting to fall apart. That's what keeps dropping down. I thought it was the cardboard. It's my dauber. Give this a nice generous bead of glue. And we'll pop that right there at the edge. Okay. So just from that one box, we've made a side a side pocket, a belly band. Where is that one? I thought it was behind this one. See, I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, there it is. We made a belly band so far, a side pocket, that something can slide in. And then we made a, where's it at? A pocket. And, you know, I didn't poke a hole in there, but I think that's big enough for people to realize. I kind of wanted that delicious and refreshing on there. So let's move on to see what else we have over here in this pile. Let me get my large. Actually, this is the one that I wanted to make a tag out of. So we'll punch up this one. There's another little piece. Where did it go? Let me set that to the side really quick. Okay, I found the other little piece. And I went ahead while I had my video paused and pulled out some of the stamps that I wanted to use. And I looked at these, and these three right here don't even look like they've been used. So that was a really good deal for that. But anyway, let's I wanted to pull out my, where's it at? My hole punch. I think this is, yeah, this is the large one. No, I don't want to use the large one. I was going to use this one as is. No. Actually, I was supposed to cut that across there. While I was away, my daughter brought me some scissors, so I am just going to cut this piece. I wanted to use this piece as a hole. I'm just going to make that into a tuck. And I'm going to round the corners on that. This one is going to be a tag. So I'm actually going to just be using my, is it this one? Yeah. Let's see if that's big enough. Let's cut this down just a little bit more. And as I was looking at the packaging, I realized this this company is actually from Garland. So if any of you guys like vegan cookies, check them out. It's Wackham's Kitchen in Garland, Texas. Now, the one thing I will say with this one, it says sesame apricot, but the sesame seed was really overpowering. So I didn't like that about it. It tastes more to me like peanut butter than it did anything else. It gave me a real, like, the sesame was a little overpowering. So I didn't like that one. But if you like really big sesame oil taste, then you'd love it. I'm sad that I didn't get this border. I probably should have just fussy cut it. Oh well, live and learn. Alright, so we got that. And we got this. So let's go ahead. I wanted to make this into a tuck. So we can do that really quick. I want this video to go much longer. I know you guys have awesome things that you can be doing on your Friday. So I'm just going to cut this straight across to make a tag. Like that. Let's see. Try to get that as straight as possible. And then I'm just going to use my little collar wherever it may be. Can you guys hear me rummaging in the back? There we go. My little pocket, not my pocket, but my, let's see, do I want to use that one? I think I want to keep most of this on, so I'm going to use this small size side. Okay. Sounds like they're cleaning someone's carpet outside somewhere. So if you hear a little bit of noise, I apologize. All right, let's get this out of the way. All right, so that one's done. This one's done. And then we can just pop that one somewhere. And what I thought I might do, another thing I thought I might do with this Niqab is there is two flaps that are opposite of each other. So I'm just going to cut those out and make those into a tab, a double-sided tab. I think that'd be kind of interesting. And that's a very simple way to incorporate this cookie boxes in here. So let me find a short page that doesn't have anything on it. Well, this has blue in it. Why not just put it there? Make sure these are going to line up. And they will. So I'm going to just, since I'm gluing this down, I'm going to go ahead and rip that out of the way. And since this is the middle of the signature, that'd be kind of cool to have that there in the middle. Now what I'm going to do is just take this other corresponding side, give it a little bit of glue on the part that's not going to be glued down to that. So just a little bit. I'm just going to pull a little bit of that off. Put this over here so make sure I'm in frame. And then I'm just going to line that up with that one. Get excess glue off of there. Hold those together for a minute to make sure that they're going to be glued together. I didn't bring any bobby pins. I didn't bring any clips or like paper clips with me. Bobby pins. Sometimes y'all will hear me. I go back and I when I edit these videos, I realize that I'm saying all kinds of stuff here. So like my brain will be telling y'all something and I'll be doing something completely different. Not my brain, my mind will be telling y'all. My mouth. Oh my God. Okay. So now we got that on there. Getting that a nice smooshing down so that it stays. I also forgot to bring my bone folder. But you know, guys, sometimes you just gotta do with what you have. All right, so we got that there. Now, let's see. We got, that's somewhere. Let's just ink this one up really quick. I want to round these bottom corners on this one. Give that a little bit of ink. And that's a nice tag journaling spot with a really cute image. And I love the craft. And we can just pop that one right off in there. And then on these pages you can see a little bit of green. So that works well. All right, let's see what else we got here. We're going to do a tag. Let me see, did I put that one here? Okay, yeah, that one's in the signature. So we'll put this one, this page is blank. So we'll just pop that right there. Make that into a tuck. Yeah, it's time for me to get a new sponge. It's everywhere. Okay. Make sure that's down. Working with this packages, you have to really make sure it's secured because this is stiff paper that you're working with. It's like corrugated. No, it's not. Is that corrugated paper or is that like chipboard? I'm not sure. Let's see, what else did we have? All right, we had this portion of this that I thought I might make. I don't know what I did with the other little piece that was supposed to be a belly band. Oh, here it is. So let's see, where could we put that at? Oh, that looks kind of fun on that page. How about we just do something like that, just to give that page some interest. Don't have to do anything fancy to it, really. And then what I'll probably do is come back and put something here at the end to cover over this, the part that I really don't like. I mean, somebody might not mind that, but to me, I don't really like it that much. So I'll end up putting something over that piece of lace or a little cluster or something. I don't have everything here at this desk. I'm going to leave it with a little bit of the red showing on the outside to kind of tie that together. Okay, well, moving them right along. I have not pulled in any of my scraps yet, but I guess maybe I'll use those for something else. Let's see. What could I use that? Well, I mean, I didn't say I was going to 100% use the scraps. So why don't I just take something like that, this old invoice, and pop it into one of those pockets that I made. Where's that pocket that I made? Let's do it with that big pocket. This large pocket. We can just pop that in there. And then, I don't know, let's see what else we got here. We're working with this. So, shoot. I don't know, guys. Something on this envelope, maybe. With the little tabs hanging off, kind of. Not really liking this piece that much. How about something like that? Yeah, let me round these corners. I don't know if I want it on this blue piece of paper. Well, let me see. That's got some blue in it. So why not? Don't really need to ink that, but I will anyway, just to shy away some of those. Okay. All right, so let's get some ink on both sides of that. I'm in frame with my gluing, but you guys know how to glue. You know how to glue paper. Oh, that machine is really noisy outside. We'll just put that right there. this down here. So while I get that pressed in, I'm not getting any glue anywhere else on the back page. Whatever's on there will stick to that. Okay. Get that excess glue there. All right. That's not too bad. Kind of interesting. All right. And that's what we're going for. Interesting, right? Okay, so we got this little piece of yellow paper and we've got that piece. Let's cut this delicious and refreshing off of here. If I can get that to behave. It's so hard when you're using thin little pieces like that. I know what. Let's see. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Memories are life's treasures. They're delicious and refreshing. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see. Let me clip just a little bit of that off at the end. Some ink. I think I'll come along with this little piece and put that on there, but let's get something in the background of that. Let's get a piece of, actually let's do a piece of music back there. For some interest. I'm gonna have a lot to clean up when I'm done with this. That down like that and make a quick little cluster like that. Let's see, I don't want that. Yes, okay. And that was just a leftover piece of paper that I had used for the belly band. Okay. Really don't need to ink that. It's got a black rim, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel like if I don't throw some ink, even if it doesn't need it, something's missing. Okay. Let's put this one down here, actually. Okay. Now we can use this as a piece of ephemera. Just clip these little edges, make it look a little cuter. See that, guys? Isn't that cute? Simple and quick little piece that we made from 2 different cookie boxes. And let's see where we can stick that at. I haven't given this a lot of pockets yet, so I'm not sure where we will stick this little guy just yet. We made him, so we gotta use him. So where are we gonna put him? No, that's too different. That's too different. How about we pop him? I would say pop him on there, but since that's a journaling spot, I don't want to really pop him. I mean, could pop it under there. Nah, that's too much yellow. Okay, guys, where is it going? How about here? There. He belongs with his brother or his sister or whoever. But that's so cute. Look at that. Perfect. All right. And I said I was going to use the stamp. So where am I going to use the stamp at? I could put the stamp right back on the back of here. It says the perfect day and it's got some lines. So since that's going to be like a little journaling spot, I think that'll be perfect. Get some ink on there, make sure it's inking. And let me push this out of the way so I can get a flat surface. Let me see, make sure it's going the right way. Did I get some ink on here? I don't know, for some reason this doesn't. Maybe because it's a new stamp, it is not taking, maybe, I don't know, is that taking the ink or not? It looks weird, but I know I'm getting it on there. Hopefully this doesn't mess up this nice little card, because then I'll be upset. Let's just put that off to the side. All right. Not the greatest, but not the worst either. And that way they can still add a little bit around there. And that is a beautiful little piece of ephemera that we made using cookie boxes. So now where did that little, where did that go? I'm losing everything. Where did it go? A little cookie boy. Where have you gone? Oh, there you go. And then we'll just slide that in there. And I think that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I didn't get to use all of my scraps, but I did use some of them. And I did get to use all of the pieces that I isolated from my cookie boxes that I wanted to use in some fun, cool little ways. So if you guys run across next time you're having your cookies and tea, maybe you can look at that cookie box in a different way. Alright guys, well I appreciate you for spending your time with me. If you're still here, you're a trooper and I appreciate you. I hope you go and enjoy the rest of your evening and have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you're new here, I will mention, if you like my content, make sure you take a moment to hit the notification bell, but even better than that, take a moment to subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps my channel to grow. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a good one. See you the next time. Bye!